What's up, everybody, and welcome to Tempe, Arizona. We're gonna do some shopping here. Katie's doing shopping, I'm doing shopping. It's just kind of like an outdoor mall. Walk and continue shopping. I'm gonna say Arizona, like the Phoenix area, seems really nice.
Yeah.
And there's like Mesa, Tempe, Scottsdale, which is like really fancy. Now it gets cold. As soon as the sun goes down, it gets really cold. Nice American Eagle sweater. And if I find anything else to buy, I will buy it. It's like the shopping opportunities are here are great. But like I said, it gets awfully cold, awfully quick. Kind of lots of shopping in this area. We just got back from shopping in Scottsdale. That place is just over the top. I mean, like, that place, it's wild. It really is. Like, the shopping there. Spencer's. Okay. Hot Topic next to Spencer's. But yeah, like, as soon as the sun goes down, like, it really cools down, like, on the spot. It gets really cold really quickly. Sports. Unfortunately, we can't buy any sports team stuff because we're heading to California, and Californians hate sports teams. If you get caught wearing a sports team hat in California, they'll beat the crap out of you because they hate sports teams. Right? Is that the narrative? Like, screw sports teams. Panera Bread, okay, not bad. This city like looks incredible. Like, the whole thing. It's like a really nice area overall. It's kind of like Huntsville, Alabama, but nicer. Is that water? Sure is. It was right to the edge. Lots of little restaurants and stuff. Movie theater. I love how they have like real like patio seating outside. I'm gonna say this area for shopping, and this is like a great area. I'll say this Phoenix really exceeded my expectations of what I had for it in many ways. One thing I've noticed about this area too is the people seem really cool. Like, just kind of family oriented. Like, people really do dress good out here too. That's another part about the state. Like, it seems like compared to other places, like, people really like, people dress good and they're pretty decent. Like, and I say, like, I've only spent like one day out here, but in the short time that I spent out here, I've really come to like this area a lot. These are the people are really chill, like, respectful, decent, and there's a store called Buckle. I've never really been in one of these things. Seems like they got an interesting selection of stuff. A lot of it's local, regional. Keep looking for clothes. I've been awfully picky lately on my clothes. I gotta stop being so picky because I haven't been able to find anything so far that I really like because I'm so picky. I'm like Katie. She's picked up a lot of clothes today. She got a lot more than I did. Let's see here. Everybody. So, funny story. They had some Timberlands inside that Timberland jackets inside that store. I remember one time I was in South Georgia, Alabama. No, South Georgia, and there's this like little barbecue place. So I'm wearing like a Timberland. You know, it's like a brown color. If you don't know what Timberlands are, they're like brown color. They look like a deer. They look like a deer to somebody who's not sober. But if you're sober, it looks like somebody wearing a Timberland jacket. But if you're a drunk person hunting, I guess under those circumstances, it could pretty much look like a deer. So I get off at this barbecue place, and they're all mad at me. They're like, can't you see you look like a deer? I'm like, they looked at my sweater, and like they're pointing at, like, you look like a deer. I'm like, no, I'm a human. You know, no, you look like a deer. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it is deer hunting season, and you're out here looking like a deer. Somebody's gonna shoot you. I was like, wait, what do you mean somebody's gonna shoot me? Like, I'm wearing a sweater. Like, I'm wearing a sweater. Like, it's not like I look like a full deer. They're like, sir, we are all drunk. To us, you look like a deer. I was like, oh, you're all drunk. Well, that changes everything. Well, hold on. Now, that changes everything now, doesn't it? So, if you're ever like in the woods during deer hunting season, just don't wear Timberlands outside city limits. Let's just put it that way. You know? That is so cool. That right there is awesome. That is so cool. That is just incredible. And it looks really high definition to the human eye. It doesn't look so much high definition through the camera, but that is just awesome. If you're not sober, this is definitely talking about not being sober. Liz, this would be the snails. So it seems like a very nice little town outside of a bigger town. I'm not gonna lie, this is nice, decent. Haven't found anything shopping to my liking yet, but other than that, I'm not gonna complain. You have made a huge mistake. Bed Bath & Works. Like, what's really shocked me about Phoenix is how like clean and orderly it is of a city. It just seems like everybody's quiet and like it's just really quiet and orderly and just really like everybody kind of just real to themselves, and I like it. Like, it's a very neat town. The whole metro area just seems really seems like a nice metro area in general.
I feel like they have nothing.
It smells like a pigeon coop. Other than the pigeon coop smell, I'm good with everything.
And you see that meat, I'm like, dude. It looks like he's about to go under a food company. I know.
really like the vibes here. They're very relaxed. You see a lot of sports teams from a lot of other places I've seen. So it seems like people here are very much moved here from other places. I've liked it. I really have. I want to say few places impressed me in a good way, and this is definitely an area that I have liked a lot. I mean, a lot. I really liked it. When we drove around earlier doing hood videos, kind of like purposely looking for bad places in the area, but they were hard to find. They weren't like, they were hard to find. Let's say this size, you think it would just be easy to find an area that's completely gone to crap, but not the case. So it seems like really down to earth. Like, I like it, even though it's like fancy, but I don't know how to explain it. But all good positive things to say. I'm like dead serious. And if you watch my channel, that's less than 1% of places will get that type of reception from me. Most places will get a bad reception from me. The air quality is probably a downside here. The air quality sucks. There's a lot of pollution, maybe, is a thing. Not sure. Young lady, what did you find?
This is only $90.
How many things you get?
Like 4.
Because they say everything's 50% off.
I wanted to get more. There was a dress in there with
Get
a
it.
Well,
I get something to eat. And we don't even have a hotel tonight, so we got to figure that out. Snow or fake snow?
Yeah, fake snow, but they make it.
So it's real or fake?
It's a snow machine. See that up there?
This place reminds me of Kentucky, what it used to be when we used to live there back in the 90s. All right, let's go for a ride now that we've seen the malls and stuff. Let's do this. Tempe, is that how it's pronounced?
Tempe, yeah.
Something like that.
Tempe.
Let's go for a night drive. Through Tempe.
Alright, he's doing it. Okay.
You know the vibes this place gives me?
Uh-huh.
Kentucky, when we used to live there back in the day, like in the 90s. Like that's
you
how...
like it?
I like this a lot.
Would you move here?
From what I've seen so far,
Mm-hmm.
the shopping and the dining is okay. What I'm looking for is crime and poverty, and I just don't see it here.
Yeah.
And I can't live in a place that's safe.
Well, you're about 6 hours from LA, right?
That's good.
Yeah.
For what we do.
Yeah. You're about 6 hours from, like, so much.
Yeah.
And you're only, like, a few hours from Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about those summer heat, so.
Yeah. You drink more water than necessary.
I don't know. Don't know.
Drink those electrolyte drinks.
What are rents out here?
It ain't about where we're at.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be about double where we're at.
Nope.
Really.
Maybe like 100 or 2 more. But you can...
Ross. Don't you ever tell me that I'm a Ross. Don't you ever disrespect me by telling me that I look like I wear Ross clothes.
You know, if I had a skirt with it, it'd be just fine.
I don't mind.
And then there was this cover up. So cute.